Give me some bourbon.
Mr. Marston, sir.
You can believe it
Same
or not,
again.
but I actually
Enjoy it.
better naked. I'd like to go and lie down.
Another swell day.
Shy, big man.
The violence in this town just keeps getting worse. I blame the moving pictures.
Keep 'em coming.
Nothing like cheap hooch to make you love this place.
Hey, mister, is there anything of yours you'd like to stick into something of mine?
I hear Mr.
Give me
Reyes
the
won a
same
big
again.
victory down in Mexico.
How you doing, sir?
A fella could die of thirst here.
Enjoy it.
You gonna poke me
The
with
governor
your
seems to be
tomato
planning to run for
oil?
the Senate.
You don't say.
Mr. Marston.
I can't stand to see a man. Brand me like a steer every
It's John Marston.
You can believe it or not, but I actually look even better naked.
I hope I
Have a
find
nice
you
day,
well.
sir.
Nice to see you.
I really would like to go and lie down, but I hate to do it alone. Hey, mister, is there anything of yours you'd like to stick into something of mine?
How you doing, Mr. Marston?
You look like you haven't been peaceful in a while.
At your service. They say the Pacific Union Railroad is going out of business. Pardon me. I need to check on
Hello there.
Don't cross John Marston. They say he's forbidden.
you do, Mr. Marston? They say Marston's a real killer. I'll arrest him if I see him.
Wow, good for you.
Mind where you're going, lady.
I bet your
Oh,
arm
Emily.
is as good as your neck.
Come on. Whoa there.
I will always love you.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh,
My condolences.
oh, my dear Harold, I can't believe he's gone. I knew his frequenting that gambling boat would be the death of him. The death of him. Oh, Harold Thornton, I miss you.
I see.
I heard that Doc Trollop Clara laughing at the funeral. I can't understand how strangers can be so cruel. The world is a sad and terrible place. God preserve his soul.
I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am. Take care.
Could I have a little privacy?
Yeah. Slow it up now.
Hey, sir, get your ass over here.
Easy.
How about I make you famous? All you gotta do is agree to a duel. Die!
Someone needs to teach you some respect. What can I say, partner? Come on.
If it isn't the tourist John Marston.
Watch out for any suspicious activity. I jump them if you spot them. Might be good to follow that dog there.
Ain't this fun?
Eat your axles if you had sense.
Shut your mouth!
¿Quién te mandó, amigo? Suéltame, por favor.
Keep still, mister!
Holy hell!
No dije nada. Suéltame ya.
Don't move!
My people are used to being hog-tied. I will kill you soon.
Calm it down.
I am not an animal.
Show me where he is. Get down! Now!
¡Hombre! ¿Quién te envió? ¡Suéltame, por favor!
Mother beat me for loose. Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Howdy.
Come on!
Is there anything of yours you'd like to stick into something of mine?
Whoa!
Come on!
I can't stand to see a man walk around with such a dry temper. Can I help?
Temperance, sir. You! Yes, you! You need to hear this. You! A scum who can become as angels if you just put down the booze. We are campaigning in Congress. We will save this nation from itself. In the land of liberty, men should be free to live soberly without fear that the perils of drink may overcome them. Do you like what you hear, sir?
Not particularly. You'll take away our last freedoms, friend. Freedom to forget about our troubles.
You don't have troubles, friend. You have all the joys of heaven here on earth if you just put down the bottle.
You don't know me so well, friend. If you did, you'd know how moronic that sounds.
I, Abner Forsyth, am not afraid to be called moronic, sir.
That I don't doubt. Good day, sir.
Oh, it shall be, sir. When we live temperately alongside one another, you are doomed. Doomed! Have you changed your mind? is not to be feared.
Come on.
My friend.
Hey, mister. I heard about you.
Sure you did.
You that boy killed Bill Williamson over in Mexico.
No, got me mistaken, partner.
I ain't. Boy told me all about you as soon as you come to town.
Town? That's what you call this? What's wrong with cesspit?
You know, I saw you talking to that Abner Forsyth.
Who?
The temperance movement man. Man trying to put me in a poorhouse.
Oh, yeah. Interesting fella.
He's Jeremiah Somerset's pawn. The industrialist wants the state to outlaw public consumption of liquor so he can make a fortune selling personal gin stills. Leave bar owners like me begging in the street.
Ah, my heart bleeds for the three of you. I just can't figure out which one I dislike the most.
You kill Abner Forsyth, I'd do right by you.
Need to find yourself someone else.
Oh. Kill him. What are you still doing here?
Come on!
You hear me?
Whoa there! Go! Come on, easy up now. Slow down.
My friend, speak to me. Do not give in to depravity.
Kills people. How you doing?
Sip
I
not
really
from the
would
devil's
like to
cup,
go and lie down, but
for
I
his
hate
claws
to
are
do
deep.
it.
A sin, a sin, a sin, I tell you.
Hey there, Abner.
Good to see you, my friend. Decided to join me and recant the evils of the bottle?
Keep wishing, friend. You better move on soon. Fellas around here want you dead.
Oh. I guess the path of God will lead me elsewhere in this benighted kingdom. Thank you for sparing the life of a poor servant. Kindly take this.
Take care of yourself, Abner. Let's go!
Over here!
Slow it up now.
Hey, mister, I want to talk to you.
What is it?
I heard you tipped off Abner Forsyth after I told you to kill him. Now he'll be spreading his nonsense all over the territory.
I ain't here to do your dirty work.
Oh, yeah? Well, you can forget about drowning your sorrows anywhere around here. Round here, it's gonna be double the going rate for you.
So be it.
tell that chap Marston blew up a train car.
Hello, Mr. Marston. That's the last time I got an accident. Human violence rules.
Interesting.
Oh, dear.
How do you do?
Bloody twit!
Thanks.
Mr. Marston. Such a pleasure to see you.
Come!
Sir.
Mr. Marston.
Old man Carruthers keeps 101 cats in that hellhole. The stink in there.
Oh, hi.
That Barrington Apollo razor will give you the cheeks of a newborn. I guarantee.
You got any rum?
Nice to see you, Mr. Marston.
One of those horseless carriages just ran over a Chinaman. I saw it.
Same again.
How do you
Enjoy it.
I remember John Marston from the first fellows I was 20. I believe.
Oh, yes. I know about you.
Greetings. Oh! I do beg your pardon.
Hello there,
Why are
Mr.
you
Marston,
pushing
sir.
me?
Always a pleasure, John.
Go!
Hello.
There's nothing John Marston could do to me that hundreds don't try it.
Really? Tell me more.
Mr. Marston.
I always make extra rounds at the stores that give me discounts.
Yeah!
Mother feet me.
Yeah!
Howdy. Up and go hunting that giant grizzly.
Come on!
That's so. What? That isn't the famous Mr.
Bank
Marston.
safe was missing. Ha! Man, I keep my money under my neck.
Mr. Marston! Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
I can't believe my life.
Come on! Come!
Mr. Marston.
Come on! Come on!
Mr. Marston, hello.
I mix my own elixirs.
Hey, partner.
Lots of excellent items here. Tom
Thanks a lot.
Attenbury has a terrible bout of cholera.
How do you do?
See you again soon.
Hello there.
Well, Cyril Purvis does like a good biter. Miss Jennifer's leaving for a formal education next week. That won't cure typhoid if you have it.
There. That's what I got.
If you have any more symptoms, you take a double dose.
Yeah!
Ah, the rope.
Marston, sir. It's good to see you, Old Bean. Good to see you.
And you too, Professor.
Forgive me. I am in a state of remarkable agitation, partly due to standard narcotic impulses, but also due to the fact that I have finally solved the riddle that has tormented my mind these past 8 years.
What's that?
The nature of the savage soul. What makes some societies great, like ours, and others, not worse. I would never use a pejorative such as worse, but lesser.
Meaning?
Meaning. What makes these beings less human than us? Closer to beast on the continuum between animal and God. You know, I argued with Fortescue at Yale about this. It caused a minor scandal. But I shall be proven right, sir. I shall. Mark my words. I shall show them all what civilization is all about. The redskins and the nubs at Yale. Come, sir. I have a way to sate both our desires. I will bring you, Vanderlyn, and me, the evidence of savages reverting to type. Come, sir.
Where the devil is Nastas? He should be here with the horses. Where is he? Where is he? My heart's beating like a drum.
Try to calm down, Professor.
Calm down? I've never been so excited in all my life.
Hello, Professor. Mr. Marston.
All right today.
This is it! Years of research!
What were you talking about back there? Where we go?
Nastas has set up a meeting. A powwow, I think they call it. A meeting of minds, of souls. Indians and whites, academics and criminals coming together to find a common understanding.
Nastas, this fool's making no sense.
Some of Vanderlyn's men have agreed to meet with Professor McDougal up at Bear Claw Cabin.
Why the hell would they want to do that?
I think they are interested to find out what conclusions a white man has reached on hundreds of years of culture and society from the comfort of his hotel room.
Wonderful! Do you think I could ask for a skin sample from the soles of their feet?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm actually a little nervous, I have to say. A touch of the old jitters.
No kid.
It's no small relief to have the two of you along with me, especially you, Nastas. You really have made remarkable progress in the short time I've known you.
I'm glad you have found it useful.
It's a bear! For the love of God, kill it!
Are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
Thank heavens! Now let's get out of here!
Yeah!
My goodness, I'm still shaking! What a ferocious animal!
That bear showed no signs of aggression. If we hadn't shot first, it most likely would have ignored us and moved on.
All very well for you to say, but perhaps you have some kind of primal bond with these animals. I, sir?
This is it.
Well, let's get this started. I hope I don't have to smoke a pipe.
Hello, gentlemen. We come in peace.
Those words mean nothing coming from people like you. Look at what you've done to us. Look at us! We live like animals, scrabbling in the dirt.
Well, violence isn't the answer.
Maybe you live in a different America than we.
Men like Vanderlyn will lead you to disaster.
I think we've already experienced disaster. The likes which you could only imagine. Put your hands up!
We come in peace! Do as he says, Marston.
You call this a meeting?
Give me your damn weaponry.
This is not what we agreed to.
You shut your mouth, you treacherous snake!
Holy shit! Damn, Dutch! Professor, get down now!
They killed the stars! Marston, you have to get us out of here!
Just keep your head down. You fella couldn't hit the ground with your hat.
Never hold my head. Whatever you do, please don't leave me in here! Unbelievable! Come here, boy. I think I've had about enough of field work for today. Time to return home, sir.
Right. Let's go now while we got the chance.
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's get back to Blackwater.
We should move quickly. There's plenty more where they came from.
My God, I feel terrible. My head is pounding.
Getting shot at'll do that to you.
I'm completely drained. It's like my body is aged. This can't be happening. Not again.
Today is the day.
Yeah. What you want is mine. Well, I guess this completes my research. Finished. Done. Complete. Ship the book with one sentence. The savage mind cannot be civilized.
We got ambushed by Dutch's gang. It's a little soon to be drawing conclusions on an entire people.
This is very disheartening. Oh my God, they're back! No, nothing,
Let's go.
Come on!
Yeah.
Well, I can safely say that was the worst experience of my life.
I wish I could say the same.
Blackwater. I will never talk ill of you again.
Civilization in all its glory, Mr. McDougal.
And am I glad to be back? I'm in dire need of a syringe. Something to clear the mind, restore the spirit.
So you ain't planning on sleeping then?
Sleep? My dear boy, I'll probably never sleep again. Giddy up! Easy. Safe and sound. Thank the Lord.
So much for a meeting of minds.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I could be boiling in a pot right now if it wasn't for you.
Get some rest, Professor.
Sail from Paris, intent on performing at our very own Blackwater Grand.
Excuse me, mister.
Hello, Mr. Marston. Of course, I would very much like to see what you have on sale, sir.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you. I'm fine.
Am I the only one who finds this weather dull?
Come on.
Some bastard outlaw just robbed me. Please, can you stop him?
Oh, no, that can't be right.
Hello.
And good luck.
Come. Whoa there. Now be quiet. Big tough guy robbing people, huh? Now here you go. Comfortable? want to deal with this fella yourself.
Let me go. You hear me?
You are a saint and a scholar. Here's a token of my gratitude. Now, if you need any help with anything, just let me know.
Mr. Marston, how are you today?
Yeah. Whoa.
The violence in this town just... You look like a blackjack player. A handsome blackjack player. Yes.
I'm so sorry, officer.
That's no way to treat a lawman, Marston.
Someone told me that the town is going to learn to be...
Why, hello.
Mr. Marston.
They say that the Civil War...
Keep your eyes open, mister.
Pardon me, Mr. Marston.
Hello. How do you do?
Why, hello.
Mr. Marston. You must be Mr. Marston.
Let's go.
Men like John Marston just ain't got respect for authority. Really? I might look for a sheriff's post soon enough. That's a damn lie.
Come on.
Gotta tell you, never really driven one of these before.
Tall trees, please.
Gonna take a while. Better take a nap or something.
Well, this is the only chance I'm gonna get for rest.
Come on!
Come on, come on! Rhoda! How'd that one get through? Don't make me... Rest in peace, my friend. I got you now. Come on. I hope you got money for a funeral. Slow down. Come on. Come on. Hey. Yeah, go home to mama now. Let's go! You should run off home! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on!
Here. You were...
Professor!
Oh, it's you, dear boy. Come in, and shut the door.
What's going on? You leaving?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am, sir. You know the thing that is vital, without which scholarship cannot proceed, sir?
No, I don't.
Not having a bullet in your flipping neck, sir. I'm not cut out for this. No, I'm not cut out for this at all.
Nope.
They're fucking savages! Savages!
I think we all are.
Not me, sir. I'm from Connecticut. I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I do not deserve to die out here. Where's my tincture? Oh, yes.
You okay, Professor?
Oh, dandy, sir. Just dandy. Oh, great heavens above!
Is that you, John?
Hello, Dutch.
I think that's what they call two for the price of one out here in this wonderful place.
Maybe so, Dutch.
You and your friend there, the professor, we're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
Fair enough. Why don't I come out there? We fight. Let the professor go and send your boys back to their families.
Well, that sounds like a beautiful plan, John. Only problem is, my boys here, they already lost their families a long time ago. We aren't thieves, John. We're fighting for something a bit like you. Only we're fighting for an idea, not just for ourselves.
That's beautiful, Dutch. You always were a fine speaker.
I was. Now, would you kindly send that academic out here so we can show him what we really think about the art of anthropology?
Lisa, what are we going to do?
I'm gonna hand you over to him and watch him tear you limb from limb.
What?
I'm just kidding. We're gonna run across the rooftops. Get you back to your ivory tower.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank me, we're still here. Come on.
Yes. Oh, come here. Oh,
Good day, sir. Madam.
Look here, sir. What is the meaning of this outrage?
You two stay down and shut up.
Come on! We can get to the roof this way! Do something! He's going to kill me!
Stay back, or the teacher gets it!
My God, you took your sweet time! What do we do now? They've got us pinned down on both sides!
Follow me. Try to keep up.
God damn it!
What the devil?
Now this is getting ugly.
You have to get us out of here!
Shut the hell up!
These savages are out of control!
Do you ever stop talking?
Is it over?
Stop whining, for Christ's sake!
I hate this place!
Stay quiet! I think that's most of them. The coast looks clear.
Come on then, let's make a break for it! The horses should be in an alleyway down here! Never in all my days! All right, get us out of this hellhole! Giddy up! Right, to the station! I'm not staying in this place a minute longer! This really couldn't have gone more horribly wrong!
At least you got some good material for your next book.
You know, I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West. The romance, the honor, the nobility. But it turns out it's just people killing each other.
It always was, Professor. And the Old West ain't quite dead yet.
Oh, I know, Mr. Marston. Believe me, I know. Come on, please. I'll leave and never come back. Oh my God! There's more of them!
Shit! I need to find more ammunition. Let's go!
Good Lord, did they ever give up?
Come on, come!
Come on! Here we are! Finally! A one-way ticket to civilization! My research is complete! Much as I thought, there's no civilizing this savage land.
I could have told you that for nothing.
Ah, but they'll give me a prize in New Haven for this. Well, they bloody better.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Marston. Best of luck, dear friend.
So long, Professor.
So long, sir.
Yeah.
So, where you need to be?
Take me to Blackwater.
Catch some shut-eye. I'll wake you when we get there.
I could sure use a nap, partner.
I got a coach. Got money? Let's make it work.
Let's go.
Không vui, không vui.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to push you.
That John Marston
Very happy
You
I
look
see
like a
you,
blackjack
Mr.
player.
Marston.
A handsome blackjack. Sure. My luck can't get any worse.
Someone told me the mayor likes to dabble in opium. A lot of dabble.
That's more like it.
You know that Injun who's always in the saloon? Was a chief once. A big one. One of those horseless carriages just ran over a Chinaman.
Yep.
I saw it.
I'm good. Do you do your own laundry as well?
stay.
Hi there.
You lucky bastard.
That Alex T. Davenport Eradicator soap will strip grime from an anvil. Believe me.
That's what I like to see.
I'm feeling awful cold. Warm me up, sir.
Card. I'll leave it there.
I'll stay.
Don't take my card now. Bad luck.
You stay out of trouble, Jack.
Old man Carruthers keeps 101
That was fun.
thousand in a hellhole. The stink in there.
Look in these cards. You feel it? Yes.
Why, hello, Mr. Marston.
Why, hello.
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Oh, spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from
Admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Keep your finger off that trigger until we get out of Blackwater.
Go quick! Take a look at this thing! Have you seen this? He's got a gun on the back! In all my born days, I never seen such a thing. Iron Dragon! That's the devil's working I ever saw. They told me about these. The Army's been building them in secret.
Oh my god! What kind of automobile is that?
This killing machine of yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you call it?
This isn't much more than a simple prototype. You should see what they're working on in Virginia. Soon there will be no war we can't win.
The Army has made camp a little way outside town. They put word out a large cache of ammunition and food is stored there.
Vanderlyn's gang needs constant supplies, so that should be enough to draw him in.
No mistakes this time. You hear me, Marston?
I thought you were talking to Fordham.
Hear the cow! Look, they brought the machine gun!
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbags! Move!
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Fingers on the triggers, boys. Targets on the horizon. Fire at will!
Who wants me now?
Hold them off!
We should have done this a long time ago!
this!
I'm wide open here!
Take them early! How many bastards are there? Kill those bastards! This ends now!
They're retreating! Cease fire and mount up! We're going after them!
Christ! This thing's a lot bumpier off the road! It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods! This is insanity! I can hardly hold on! Just shut up and drive, Fordham! Get those men behind the rocks! Keep them back!
Everyone having a fun time?
Goddamn savages!
Keep it steady! off the road. It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods. This is
insanity! I can hardly hold on!
Just shut up and drive, Fordham! Get those men behind the rock!
Hey, look out!
Coming now!
Kill those bastards!
Let him through the slaughter! Keep it steady! Keep them back! What the hell? Quick, do something about that wagon!
Try to kill me now!
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men! Let's move out!
Yeah! Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Yeah!
gate open. Move, soldier!
Go! Get down!
Forward! Move in!
It's time to kill these motherless bastards!
You bunch of schoolgirls!
Die, you savages!
Not bad!
Come on! Push them back!
Stop shooting at me!
Find Dutch!
I've given you enough chances to walk away! You wanted it this way, fellas.
Move forward!
Hey, I see you.
You idiot! Wait for my lead! They're still coming! Come on! Shoot them!
You shoot
Hold
like
them
women!
up!
Not
We
bad.
need cover! Push into the village! Come on, let's finish this!
I have no ears for your bastard words.
You're all dead!
Stand there.
Oh no! Open your eyes! You fellas pissed sitting down or something?
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I'll provide the cover fire. All right, men. Blow that gate open. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Up top! Cover them!
He's there.
Son of a bitch!
Well, that sure works!
Come on! For Christ's sake! Look out! Man down!
Take my advice and run away!
Marston! Leave us wide open! get that gate down. Keep them covered now, Marston. Hold them off! We need time to set the explosives!
I
thought we were friends!
What are you doing? Shoot them! This game's right now! We lost one! Keep up the fire!
Not bad!
Chance to surrender! Everyone get back! Here it comes!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
I suggest you follow me. My dead uncle shoots straighter than you.
Go to hell! Working for the government, John? That's all I taught you. I'm a slave.
I don't have a choice!
There's always a choice. You're just too blind to see.
They got my family!
Your family? And Dan's wife, John. And Jack, he's another whore's son. Just like you.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend!
Never had the stomach for this.
For what?
You never see what I can see, John.
You better follow me.
God damn it! Working for the government, John? After all I've taught you, I'm a king.
I don't have a choice!
There's always a choice. You're just too blind to see.
They got my family!
Your family? Abigail was any man's wife, John. And Jack, he's just like you.
Son of a bitch! God damn it!
You'll never take me alive, John. It's over, John.
I ain't leaving here without you!
Just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
I ain't like you!
the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong!
Hello again, John.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Now I know the only compass that I need is the one that leads back to you. And I know the only compass that I need is the one leads back to you. And the burning blisters on my feet will call to hold me as I'm close to fall. Away from the home of your arms I stray, off the radar and into harm's way. Now I know the only compass that I need is the one that leads back to you. coffee waves the hand again. Coaxing letters from
Whoa there. Abigail! Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. Wingard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's Stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learn to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Hello, sir.
Are you ready? Let's haul out. Come! How you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. The McFarlands are good people.
Look out!
We need folks we can trust right
Met
now.
them how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I don't often get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice. Come on! Slow it up now.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favors.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Come on. Those men harm you?
No, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now. Here!
Where were you riding off to?
So, you ready to learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you herd anything, Pa. Apart from the odd pack of drunks.
There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
John Marston. Now, there's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. Let's go. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back.